Hey guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to the vlog. This is Car Connections. All right, I don't even know where to start with this one. I don't think, what I'm gonna say, maybe 3-5 years ago, we would have been even having this conversation, but it's happening, it's a real conversation. Hyundai has been evolving their product over the last 3 to 5 years to the point that you are hearing YouTube vloggers compare something that would be almost blasphemy for any car enthusiast. And I'm just gonna say it. When in your lifetime would you even thought of that the word Hyundai would be compared with Porsche? Yeah, I know. What you see in front of you is my Porsche Taycan GTS. I've had it for about 6 months, and this is the 3rd edition. That should tell you a lot. On the base model, 4S, and now GTS. So, as you can see, I'm a little speechless right now because, as you guys know, some of you guys have been following the channel, I just recently also purchased the Hyundai Ioniq N. And there's a couple of things that I have to remove that are just not real. There's a lot of people that continue to compare this car with this car. Though they do have a lot of similarities, and the cost relative of that to that are vastly different, no doubt about it. But I have to make sure that I don't allow YouTube bloggers out there really try to depict their view around how they think that this car over here is pretty much a Taycan at a much cheaper cost. And I'm gonna make sure I clarify, and this is gonna be just a quick take around what I've noticed in owning both. And I've owned both. Again, this is the 3rd edition I've had of the Taycan. This is the 2nd edition I've owned of the Hyundai Ioniq 5. The previous one was limited, fully loaded, but not the N performance. So I have a couple of things just to say, just to set the record straight, because again, you're not coming from somebody that just test drove the Taycan for an hour or two, and all of a sudden they test drove this for an hour or two, and they're categorizing this to be better than this. I'm just gonna say it real quick, guys. Again, I've been enjoying this car. I'm now past the honeymoon phase, and it is a fantastic car. It has such a great dual personality. You can drive it like a full EV if you want with no issues, or you can get it into its dynamic shifting, which simulates exhaust noises in a 4-cylinder tuned by Hyundai. And it's great sounding. If you like it, you don't, you can turn it off. And it has different settings, and you can literally drive this like a full EV with full brake regen, and you can adjust the regen. And what that basically means, guys, the car will pretty much slow down on itself. This doesn't have that. It does have a little bit of regen, but not where you can make adjustments like you can with the Hyundai. And I'm just gonna say it right now, just by owning both of them. We need to stop comparing both vehicles, guys. I'm sorry. I know this might burst some of your guys' bubble. And to be fair, again, these guys have rolled out a great product, the N division. And for what you're paying, for the value that you're getting and the performance you're getting, it's really, really good. But the reality, guys, it's not a Porsche. It's just not. It's just not a Porsche. It's not a Porsche in regards to what the brand itself of Porsche brings. Right? When you drive up anywhere or you go anywhere, people look at you differently. They treat you different. It holds this level of prestige in the brand itself and the quality and the refinement of the vehicle that the reality is Hyundai is not going to bring to the table yet. But we got to start classifying both cars, because there seems to be a lot of reviews around how Taycan and the Ioniq 5 are so similar and they're identical, and what you're getting. They're not. They're not, guys. This car, just because it does 0 to 60 in 2.9 and has 650 horses, which is comparable to a GTS or a Turbo S, doesn't put it in the same classification as a Taycan, guys. Don't get the performance caught up of a vehicle to start classifying it to that of a Porsche Taycan. You just can't do that, guys. They're in different worlds and different categories. They just are. Big bang for the value, no doubt about it. But I think we got to start doing more of a deeper dive instead of just looking at the performance aspects, because Taycan brings a whole other level of legacy, refinement, fit and finish, right? I'm not going to go into the Hyundai, but there's a reason why they're able to sell you a $68,000 car, guys, that has that level of performance. Once you get inside the car, there's a lot of plastic in that car. Again, not trying to get this product down, but the reality is, in order for a manufacturer to put out a car like this with the level of capability and performance that this car has, it has to cut corners. It just has to. Compared to these guys, they're not cutting corners. They're going to give you all the performance that gives you, but you're going to get, again, the legacy, the refinement. Everything in this car is leather to the touch. There is no creaking, there's no rattling. It just feels like a tank. And this over here, again, I haven't had any rattles or anything. I've only had it for a week. It's well put together, guys. Here's the way I would describe it. This is your top of the line suit that you're going to take out to the beautiful ball that you're probably going to go to. And this is just putting on a blazer to make you look a little better with some jeans. They're just not in the same world. But yet this thing can give you both worlds. This can give you the level of refinement like a well-buttoned suit, or you can let your hair down and still get that level of performance that you're looking for. And I know this might sound like I'm trying to put this product down, and it's not, guys. They're giving you a lot, but you got to understand, for them to give you that level of performance, they're having to cut corners on a lot of things that they, or this brand in particular, is just not going to do. I'm going to keep it right there and just rile it up for you guys. And just see, I would love to know, tell me your comments down below of what you're thinking. Why do reviewers keep comparing these guys? And I hope it's just performance related, because performance is pretty much where it dies out, guys. But this is still in a league of its own, guys. And we just, I know it's funny because this car is orange. This is apples to oranges. They're just our guys. I'm sorry. There's a whole other level when you're coming from a company that's been doing this for over a century already, of building performance, high quality cars. We need to be comparing this to like the Ford Mach-E. We need to be comparing this to the Tesla Model Y, not Porsche. It's in a different league, guys. Sorry. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe I riled up some feathers. As always, guys, appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Peace. One last thing, guys. This is just a little bonus for those that still waited past my ending statement when I talk about quality. And I just noticed it right now. Just a small little thing. Went into the Porsche Taycan right now to back her up, to park her back in the spot. I sat in the car and there's this level of smell of just rich quality leather. I mean, the leather is just, wow. It's intoxicating if you're a leather person, if you like that. When you go into the Hyundai Ioniq N, it smells like a new car because it's a new car, guys. But it has more of a plastically fake leather smell. Just thought I would call that out, guys. All right. Thanks for watching. Peace.